Hello, everybody. This is your old pal, Uncle Sam, here with more wit, wisdom, and ways for you to be a great American. Now, there are two kinds of Americans, the haves and the have-nots. Basically, the rich folks and the poor folks. Now, in a nutshell, the difference between rich folks and poor folks is the rich folks got money and the poor folks don't. Let me just give you an example. This is a little story about Bill and other Bill. Now, Bill and other Bill work at this company, and they both worked there for 20 years. These Bills are average Joes, just good, honest working folk. Both got a nice house, lovely wife, 2.5 children, a mortgage, and after 20 years, they're looking to maybe retire pretty soon. Well, back when Bill started working at the company, he took advantage of their matching 401k program. He puts in $100 a month, and the company matches it with $100 a month. That's free money. Well, other Bill, he's smart too, but the only thing he didn't do was take advantage of the company's matching 401k plan. He decided to put his money away himself, which he's done for 20 years. While Bill has put his money away and had it matched by his company, other Bill stuck his in a sock in a drawer in the bedroom. Well, they both had the average problems over the years. Kids need braces, car breaks down. What did Bill do? He used credit to pay for these little setbacks as time went by, kept the debt under control and paid it off, while other Bill went to the sock drawer. So let me ask you, who do you think's got more money, Bill or other Bill? Well, if you don't know the answer to that one, you've been hiding in the sock drawer. And when retirement time does come, who do you think's going to have more money? Matching 401k Bill? Or, I think I've still got a few bucks left in the sock drawer Bill? That's that fine line between being rich and poor. And unlike many things involved with the government, I hope I explained it to you in a way that you could understand. And speaking of the government, don't expect old Uncle Sam to take care of you when you retire. Social Security's on life support, and things don't look good. Well, after that news, if you can, have a nice day. This is your old Uncle Sam, and I'll talk to you again real soon.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I need fun.
From our super secret studios in a secret room underneath the Hank Williams statue in Montgomery, Alabama, it's the Health and Wealth Show. I'm Rusty, and for the next 30 minutes, you're going to hear some good news about your money. Now, here's your host, the Duke of Dollar Bills, the Minister of Moneybags, the man who was the first to discover all the secret stuff in Super Mario Brothers. It's David Ernest.
Oh, thank you. Hey, this is cold down in here, man. Where are we?
Well, we're under Luke the Drifter here.
What? Where are we?
We're underneath the Hank Williams statue down.
I feel like I'm in a cave or something down here.
Secret.
I thought it was in a cave, man.
Well,
I'm turning into a caveman.
Well, you just learn to walk upright and use utensils. You'll be fine.
I don't know. I may turn into a freak. Somebody told me I'm going to evolutionize and turn into a freak.
That's like Devo. You're gonna de-evolutionize.
I'm going to de-evolutionize here.
Man, don't do it in front of me. You know how impressionable I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all these there scientists think I'm supposed to evolutionize and turn back into another freaky freak here.
Well, you know they say that man comes from the monkeys and the apes.
Yeah, I heard that.
My question is, well, how come they're still apes?
I don't know, but there's a gorilla in the room every time I turn around.
It's a 500-pound gorilla.
I know it.
You know, I never understood that, though. If we evolved from apes, how come they're still monkeys? I mean, they were just like, I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
I guess they were just so reluctant to, turn into something else.
Well, somebody asked me one time what I thought the higher form of life was.
Yeah.
And I told them I think it's the apes.
The apes?
And they said, why do you say that? I said, look, they live in trees.
Yeah.
Their food grows in the trees.
Right.
They don't pay no electric bill.
Right.
They, You tell me who's the higher
Or
form
maybe
of
we
life.
should
We
evolutionize.
should probably go live in the trees with the monkeys.
But I just don't know if I believe all that stuff. I don't think I believe all of that stuff.
I don't think so.
I think there's
either.
change, but I don't think I came from a monkey.
I believe, seriously, from what they found, I believe one time we might have looked a little monkeyish because they were some ugly folks back in.
I've seen some pictures of them, but most of them have humpbacks.
Yeah.
They had back problems.
Them Neanderthals and them Cro-Magnons and everything, they was all kind of.
And they even broke down. They
Yeah.
were broke down.
Yeah, they
broke
were-
down a
and-
bunch of freaks,
Yeah,
man.
they were just out there eating, whatever they could find and living in caves and, man.
So the problem is, if we keep on evolutionizing,
That's easy for you to say.
no, we're going to turn into that monkey in the room. The gorilla, we'll be right with him.
Would that be weird if you woke up one morning and everybody had turned into a monkey?
I wonder if you'd think he was crazy.
I don't know. I know I wouldn't go into work that day.
You wouldn't have to worry about money. You'd just worry about bananas.
Right. There's bananas
Hey,
everywhere.
You know what? Maybe we should invest in bananas. I didn't think of that. Mm-hmm. Everybody's been buying that brick of gold and throwing it in the fireplace. I don't think a monkey can eat that.
I invested in banana peels, but the die slipped, and so I lost my monkey. Yeah.
Yeah, you slipped up on that one there. That one
up
slipped
there.
up on me.
Yeah.
So science has no idea what the future would bring. You might turn into a monkey, or you might turn into a machine, or you might just turn into a dream, or you just might turn into a broke gorilla.
A broke gorilla?
Yeah, because there's a gorilla in the room every time you turn around, and that is where you run out of money.
I can just
That
see
is
it.
the gorilla, and sometimes it's an elephant, but
I can just see it now. I'm driving along and I come under an underpass and there's a gorilla standing there with a cup. A little sign, please help. You got any spare change? I got a banana. That'll do.
yeah, yeah. But the problem, the bodies and brains are going to continue to change the world, and then they're all going to eat what remains of us.
Man, you painting a very, very depressing picture here. That just
Well, they'll at least eat your retirement plan, and you'll take a lot of bananas to keep us alive, man.
That's right.
So, what would an unfrozen caveman think about all this right now? What would he think about this stuff's called money and having to use this to support yourself? He probably wouldn't think too much of it.
Well, they had money and stuff back then. They didn't have actual paper money, but they traded with shells and that kind of stuff. But it was pretty straightforward then. I got 3 shells, and you got this stick right here, and how much you want for the stick? I'll take 3 shells. Okay, and then make the trade, and it's done.
Yeah.
You ain't got all this excise tax and
Well, you didn't have a stock market
Yeah.
to crash because, how much is a shell going to do to a stock? It's just so much trade. It wasn't moving at a fast pace.
Right. What was it they had on the Flintstones? Clams. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
50 clams.
Yeah. So, one thing we do know, we're not going to get any survivors that's going to care about us, because our mama and our daddy's going to boot us to the curb real quick.
Oh, yeah.
In other words, you can't do that. What that show we did, the Boomerang Kids?
Yeah, they keep coming back.
So if we turn into a bunch of mutants, there won't be any Boomerang Kids coming back. Hey, I think about that might be the answer. Maybe we need to get in with some scientists, some mad scientists, and get us some kind of a medication or something, and just give it to everybody, and they just mutate into something. You don't have to worry about them anymore.
Yeah, but
they won't come back.
The only bad thing is, though, they'll probably get like superpowers.
Uh-oh.
Like Batman. Well, no, he ain't got any superpowers. Spider-Man, I was thinking about. And then, we'll have all these superheroes running around out of work because there's so many of them. And that'll put a drain on the government because everybody's applying for aid. So I don't know.
I don't know who's going to be. They'll be applying, but I think as they turn into mutants, they're not going to be paying. So, what's all this about? What are we trying to get to? What we're trying to say is that things are going to change over time, but I don't think we're going to turn into monkeys. I do think we're going to have gorillas in the room, and the thing that's going to change over time is how much you're going to need To survive as a human race, or to survive as a human, you've got to play the game. The game is not, we're making fun of it. But the thing is, it's not going to be funny if something goes wrong and you don't have what you need.
Exactly.
You think that you will be the last survivor, but maybe you won't. Maybe you won't even survive at all, especially if you have no ways of paying for food in the end.
Well, think about it this way. And you mentioned this. So you're this monkey, chimp. You live up in this tree, and there's bananas hanging there.
Yeah.
Well, every day you're over there doing monkey stuff. Whatever monkeys do. They sit around watching other monkeys, and they reach over and get you a banana.
Right.
Now, a banana's always been there.
Yeah.
It's probably always going to be there. It's going to be good.
Right.
But what's going to happen one day? Monkey reaches over, and there's no bananas.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have to, if he hadn't stuck something back or knows where some more bananas are, he's going to be in a world of hurt.
Yeah, because vegetation could be all changed.
Mm-hmm.
Vegetation meaning the landscape of the financial arena that's there later. Guys, listen, if we know that Social Security is going to be going broke, we know it's going to be going broke, how many monkeys you think going to be running around looking for bananas?
Exactly.
There's going to be lots of them.
Uh-huh.
And how many bananas you think going to be distributed among them? You've got to get your bananas in your banana tree hidden. You've got to hide your banana tree. You got to hide your coconut tree. You got to hide the way. You've got to evolutionize yourself into being self-protected.
Unless there's part of that jungle that they've gone in and built a jacks or something, that monkey going to go hungry.
Right. So don't be the monkey that's hungry. Don't be the monkey's uncle that's hungry. Don't be the gorilla in the room.
Don't be that starving simian.
Let's do something smart. Let's get ready for the jungle that's coming to us. The jungle and the uncertainty of Social Security unwinding. Social Security is not going to blow up. Social Security is going to unwind. It's just like taking a banana and peeling it. Mm-hmm. They're going to peel it and they're going to eat it, and it's going to be a gradual going away. In other words, the banana is going to go away, and all the bananas are going to get eat, and there's only going to be so many bananas. So they're going to look at all the monkeys, and they're going to say, well, 1 a monkey, 2 a monkey, 3 a monkey, 4, 5 a monkey, 6 a monkey, 7 a monkey, 8 a monkey. Get rid of that one. I was trying to get something to match.
They're just going to be randomly kicking monkeys to the curb.
Yes.
That ain't good.
A barrel full of monkeys, you got to get rid of some monkeys. The thing is, are we the monkeys? Are they going to play a trick on the monkey? Are we going to be eliminated in some way? I'm not trying to cause some kind of conspiracy theory here. What I'm saying is, are they going to cut back on your Social Security in some way and say, you've got too many bananas, so you don't get any extra ones?
Man, them's hard sayings right there.
And that's what I think's coming. I think that you've got to do something about your bananas. I think you need to get your banana farm and your coconut farm and whatever you got going, it's got to be protected. A lot of folks don't know, but they try to protect all kinds of farms right now. If someone has a farm, they want to protect it from insects. They want to protect it from bad weather.
Yeah.
They want to protect it from all kinds of various things. You've got to protect your farm, guys. Your farm is your farming abilities, your farming money. You're saving money. You've got to protect your farm. You've got to use whatever poison or whatever cultivating you can do to protect it. Otherwise, your vegetables are going to die. Your bananas will die. You won't have any. You've got to keep them away. Have you ever heard, my granddaddy used to say, them boys down there, they're going to steal my watermelons.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd go down there and steal them. They'd steal the watermelons out of the patch and they'd run, And of course, he claimed he shot the gun up in the air to try to scare them and stop them from stealing the watermelons. They're going to try to steal your watermelons in the future.
Yeah.
You're not going to have what you're going to have if you don't do something to protect what you have.
Well, you know what they say.
What's that?
Them that stole out the field taste better. I don't know why. They just say that. And I do know why we have to do this, because we have to pay bills. We do have to take a short break.
Okay.
So you stay right where you are, and we'll be back in just mere moments with more Health and Wealth with David Ernest.
Your love give me such a thrill, but your love don't pay my bills.
Is your money working for you? Would you like higher returns with lower risks? David Ernest of Ernest Financial Retirement Rollovers has custom-tailored strategies. With over 30 years in the industry, let him help you achieve your dreams. Ernest Financial, where they are always earnest about your money. Visit retirewithernest.com or call 279-7431. That's 279-7431. Ernest Financial.
Good advice is sometimes hard to come by. That's why you should find a financial professional you can trust. There may not be such a thing as a perfect investment. Every financial choice involves trade-offs. It is helpful to have a financial professional on your side to help you organize your goals and have a better understanding of the pros and cons of any financial decision. At Ernest Financial, we focus on working with you to meet your financial goals and provide the advice that can help minimize the hazards you may face. Give our office a call at 334-279-7431 or visit us online at retirewithernest.com.
There are many advantages to converting your 401k to a Roth IRA, which include tax-free qualified distributions and growth of earnings. This helps eliminate the uncertainty of future taxes and can lower your taxes owed on Social Security benefits as you near your retirement years. Call Ernest Financial at 334-279-7431 or visit us at retirewithernest.com. We can answer your questions regarding 401k and IRA rollovers. We work with a team of CPAs and professionals who can work with you to help avoid potential pitfalls. We will guide you through the process in the most effective manner possible to help with your financial security.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I need fun. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Welcome back to Health and Wealth with David Ernest. My name's Rusty. If you'll turn to the right side of your radio, you'll notice that's David Ernest right over there on that side. You can call him at 279-7431. That's 279-7431. And David can help you plan your financial future. And what were we talking about? Your our monkeys and
Evolution.
Evolution, yeah. How you going to evolve into this brilliant being that's gonna make sure your money's going to be there when you retire, or how you might go the other way.
Well, if you don't do some planning, you could turn into the monkey.
Oh, that's not good.
That may not be good, but the thing is what is evolution? Evolution is change.
Mm-hmm.
Now, personally, I don't think I came from a monkey.
No.
I don't believe it for 1 minute. But I do believe that we have change. I believe that there's change that happens all the time. I think that with change, we have to change ourselves. As the world changes, as the world turns, we have to ride with it. In other words, the world is turning pretty fast. It goes around every 24 hours, all the way complete revolution. Mm-hmm. And we're just one little speck in the middle of the universe. We're nothing.
Just a cog in the wheel.
Just a
right?
little teeny weeny cog in the wheel. But the universe just keeps on going. Okay, if the cog was to fall out, I don't know what would happen.
Thought you were going to break out into a Ray Price song there for a minute. Don't look so sad.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good song, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, you don't want to end up holding the bag with no bananas.
No.
You don't want your bananas to be stolen. What's going to happen probably as we evolutionize, our society evolutionizes, as society changes, the rules are going to change.
Oh, yeah.
And, we got this guy called Uncle Sam that comes around every now and then. He says all it is a change in the rules, and the rules changing everything.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all you're ever going to get is the only thing about life itself is change. The only thing about change itself is that it's always going to be. And if change is always going to be, you've got to learn to go with the flow. I've heard that one. If the river's flowing down the river, then you get in the river, then you're going with it. You can't stop it, not unless you're really, really strong, and most folks just can't go against the entire river. So it's going to pull you with it. So the best you can do is try to make things work for you inside the containment of the change. So if Social Security will turn into something that it's not right now, and if your pension could turn into something that it's not right now, if money could inflate or deflate and turn into something that it's not right now, you've got to be able to do change. Now, I am not talking about loose change. That guy, I don't know about him.
Money man sidekick.
Yeah. What I'm talking about, the change I'm talking about is the kind of change where you go with the flow, you change the way you need to. It's just like the United States. Every time Russia comes up with or whoever we're competing against comes up with a new weapon, we make a new weapon. Every time somebody comes up with some new idea, then somebody else comes up with a new idea. New and improved, and they just keep on and on and on. But if you don't continue coming up with something new and improved, you get left behind. So what I'm saying is, this is a game. It's a game. It's a game of life. It's a game of change. It's a game of evolution, change, that you have to change with the flow. You've got to go with the flow of the human life. Human, not monkeys. If we wanted to go along with the monkeys, we'd probably be a lot better off, because I understand monkeys are getting more intelligent. I'm not so sure about humans getting more intelligent.
Well, you got me there. That could be it. Monkeys are pretty smart.
Well,
now.
you've seen these monkeys that can do sign language.
Well,
and
you bring that up. Coco, the gorilla,
right,
passed away the other day, 46 years old, and that monkey could talk actually with sign language.
I heard that.
And carry on a conversation. But she passed away the other day.
Well, just think about the leap that monkey did from being a monkey to being what she was.
Exactly.
So what you've got to do, if you don't want to be in the crowd, you don't want to be in the stampede, you got to be different. The only thing about being different, it is changing. Don't be like everybody else. How do the mega millionaires become millionaires? They don't follow the crowd. Don't follow the crowd. When you're 25 years old, start putting away $200 a month. Don't wait till you're 50 like everybody else. When you're 30 years old, have things already set up to go. Don't wait like 50 or 60 like everybody else. People say, well, why do they wait so long? Because they procrastinate. They don't go with the flow. They go with their flow.
Right.
They don't go with the changes that are. You see the headlines every day. Every day they're talking about what's going to happen to Social Security. How much more warning do you need? Social Security will be broke by 2034. You see it in the headlines every day. If I was told every day that something was going to happen, don't you think I had a chance to do something about it? You say, well, that's the government. I can't do anything about that. Are you kidding me? You can. You can change it for yourself by not playing the game they're playing with you. Don't play it. Play opposite. Go different.
What was the story that we were talking about the other day? The guy was sitting on the porch and it started raining. On the radio, there's going to be flooding before long.
Right.
National Guard come by in a truck, so you better jump on a truck. It's going to be raining. I said, well, no, thank you. I think the Lord will take care of me.
Right.
And so he sat there a little while. It started raining even more, and he's already sitting up on the windowsill there, trying to keep out of the water. And the boat comes by. So you better jump in the boat here with us. We're going to flood out. He said, no, I'll stay here. Lord take care of me.
Yeah.
Finally, he's up on the roof. Up on the top of it, on the pointy part up there by the chimney.
Right.
And a helicopter comes by. He said, you better climb on up here. It's going to be underwater for long. And he says, no, thank you. The Lord will take care of me.
Yeah.
And the man expires. He gets washed away and drowned in the flood.
Right.
And he gets up to the pearly gates and he meets the Lord.
Yeah.
He said, Lord, why did you forsake me? He said, I sent a truck, I sent a boat, and I sent a helicopter.
Yeah. How much more
what
you
more
need?
do you need?
Yeah. So the thing is, you're reading this in the newspaper every day. You hear my voice on the radio saying you can fix it, and you don't call or you don't do something about it. So when you're in your 60s and you want to draw the Social Security, and when you get 70 or 80 and they start trying to take it away, or if you're 40 years old and you get half what you would have got, you're going to think of this. You're going to say, I was given fair warning and he was right. Now I don't get anything, or I get half because I didn't do something about it. You can do things about your discretionary income. You can do things about how to, cost shift it, or should I say defer your taxes. Defer your taxes or make your taxes tax-free. Take it out of a program or put it into a program that doesn't show up on the red line. Somebody says, that's redlining out there. Man, we're redlining. We're about to blow up. Don't put everything where it just shows up on the red line. Put it behind the scenes, man. Fix it where it don't blow up. You don't want everything just blowing up because you didn't do anything about it.
That's right. You want it back there where you know where it is, but nobody else does.
Right, and it's not illegal to do these things. We still live in a free country. I think we do anyway, up to a point. And so you can do some things up to a point. Just like I can talk on the radio right now. They hadn't got me yet.
But they're looking for you.
Why do we keep putting the hideout somewhere? Thing is, you can do some things that will keep your assets away from all those monkeys that want to eat it. And I ain't talking about the monkeys that are evolutionized. I'm talking about the monkeys that live up there on what that hill called. There's a monkeys on the hill up there somewhere.
I don't know, but that sounds like a good name for a book, Monkeys on the Hill.
Well, what they call it, Capitol Hill.
Capitol Hill?
Yeah, and I noticed here in Montgomery we got a hill where the government is up on the top of it.
That's the Goat Hill, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Goat Hill because there's a bunch of goats up there.
No goats up there now. There were, or maybe they are still up there.
Well, not anybody up there cares much about you or your retirement plan, I tell you that, because they'd like to eat it.
A goat, you were saying, a goat will eat your stuff up, just like a picnic basket.
That's right, just like a bear. Any kind of animal that can get a hold of your existence is going to eat it up. Your food, whatever.
Yeah, they don't mean nothing. They're just trying to, get along just like everybody else, but they will get in your stuff and eat it up. I didn't mean it, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were going to eat that.
So, talking about evolution is change in what we want to do. We want to go with the flow. We want to change. There's true that the government is in evolution. Go back to the old days, back in the old days where, things were probably a little more simple. We didn't have all the problems we got now.
Right.
Everybody has opinions and there's lots of things, but what are those things costing? More and more expense.
Yeah.
And there's more have-nots that are working. Remember the grasshopper and the ant story. You've got too many grasshoppers and not enough ants. So what's the moral of the story?
Too many grasshoppers, not enough ants. We need more ants?
Yes, that's absolutely.
How about that?
And then you've got a bunch of grasshoppers that are trying to jump over a wall somewhere.
You better just start acting like an ant. You can stay, but you got to be like an ant.
So the grasshoppers that are jumping over in here wanting the ants to support them, that's the change that's going to come. That's the change that's coming. And as that continues to come, we're going to have more and more stress upon our system. And our what's going to happen is they're going to change things with means testing. It's real simple to see. And what can you do? You can do a lot. All you got to do is do it.
And you got to do it now. You got to call this phone number, 334-279-7431. That's 334-279-7431. Don't get caught flat-footed. Don't get caught short. Call David Ernest. He'll get you on the right track. Been doing this for 30 years. He can help you fix it. And David, sorry to say, we fixed up another half hour.
We sure did. I hope we got enough information out there. We're going to have to do another show on this.
I guess so. So what you need to do, if you'd like to, and we'd love for you to, is to check us out on Facebook. Just go in and put in Health and Wealth. You should be able to find it. And David Ernest's website at Retire with Ernest. And come back and see us next time on the Health and Wealth Show with David Ernest. Thanks a lot.
All matters discussed during the show are for informational purposes only. Each individual situation may vary, and the opinions expressed here may not apply to everyone. Materials presented are believed to be from reliable sources, and no representations can be made as to its accuracy. All ideas and information should be discussed in detail with one of our qualified representatives